Hi everyone. I know it's been a while since I posted anything up, and that's because I spent the last several weeks chasing down problems with my Impala project car. Back in May, I performed a number of maintenance requirements and upgrades to the car, and more importantly, I finally installed the Corvette-style HEI with the analog tachometer port. Following these maintenance upgrades, I immediately began experiencing a hiccup or misfire along with a very bad stalling issue. Oftentimes previous owners will have done things to the car either expediently or because they don't know any better, it's not quite correct, is a mistake. In this case, at some point in the car's history, someone had replaced the original points distributor with the Chevy high energy ignition or HEI system. Now an HEI system has a higher voltage requirement than the points distributors. When I first bought the car, I took it to Advanced Performance Automotive in Laurel, Maryland to have them perform a basic safety and integrity inspection of the vehicle. One of the findings was that the previous owner had installed the HEI system without upgrading the wiring circuit for the increased voltage requirement. However, in this case, the original wiring circuit actually worked with the HEI. Don't ask me why, I can't explain it. So I assumed that if it worked with the old HEI system, it would work fine with the new HEI system, right? Wrong. Anyway, to make a long story short, after several weeks of troubleshooting these issues, I finally broke down, took it down to my buddy's shop, was able to get the ignition system hooked up to his analyzer, and found that, yes, the HEI was being starved for oxygen. In fact, it was only receiving 8 volts. What a surprise. So once this root cause was identified, it was relatively easy to get it hooked up correctly and feeding it the required 12 volts. So to recap, this embarrassing lesson learned is that, as I did mention in my previous 10 mistakes video, whenever you introduce a new component into a previously stable system, it will almost certainly destabilize it in some way or manner. So never rule out any likely source of an issue or discrepancy simply because it's always worked before or that's the way we've always done it. It's likely that whatever you may have done or whatever the previous owner may have done has changed something and now has had an impact further down the line. So be aware of that, and I really hope that some of you find this lesson learned the hard way value added for you as you move ahead in your own projects.